Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: Detroit Tigers vs Chicago White Sox, Cincinnati Reds vs St. Louis Cardinals, and Houston Astros vs Toronto Blue Jays, which are happening on Saturday, June 5, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips, and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Most of the bright spots for the Tigers in another rebuilding year have come on the pitching side, with the offense struggling mightily, but the exact opposite played on Friday night, as a furious rally wasn't enough. After trailing big for most of the game, the Tigers went off for a 6-run 7th inning highlighted by 2-run homers from Jonathan Schoop and Eric Haase, only for the bullpen to crumble. Chicago has been dominating this division all season, and I do not expect that to stop in this matchup. The White Sox have the better starter on the mound in Giolito, who is coming off an outstanding month of pitching. Their lineup has been among the best in baseball, which makes it easier to lay a few runs here. The Tigers have managed a better record against the spread at 28-29, and are actually profitable on the money line for the season, as they have been a huge underdog in the majority of games. Overs are 22-32-3 for the Tigers, and only 3 of their last 10 games have gone over the betting total despite Friday's slugfest. Detroit is near the bottom of the majors in most offensive statistics, with an average of 3.66 runs per game and a 0.659 team OPS. The Tigers' pitching staff is closer to mid-pack with a 4.37 ERA, including a solid mark of 3.85 from the promising rotation. Chicago has only lost 3 games in a row once all season. Its consistency has led to an excellent start, despite dealing with several key injuries. The White Sox swept Baltimore in a 4-game series last weekend and opened the series with a 4-1 win on Thursday night. They bounced back from a pair of losses at Cleveland earlier this week. Chicago enters Friday's action leading the AL Central by 3 games over the Indians. Kansas City is 5 games back. The White Sox also ranked 4th in team batting average, hitting at a .255 clip. My betting advice for that game is to pick Chicago minus 1.5. The Cincinnati Reds have a lot of offensive weapons scattered throughout their lineup, but one player that isn't playing up to par is shortstop Eugenio Suarez. He has a .599 OPS with 12 home runs and 26 RBI this season. He has a .145 batting average in his last 15 games, as he has 4 home runs and 5 RBI. Watch for Jesse Winker, who is a stellar 11 for 25 with 4 RBIs against Cardinals pitching this season. The 27-year-old right fielder tallied 2 RBIs in Thursday's series opening victory. Winker is having a remarkable season, sporting a .348 average with 31 RBIs and an A1 OPS. This particular matchup comes down to the starting pitchers. The Reds have Tyler Mahle on the hill, and the right-hander is looking very tough to solve right now. He has not allowed a single run in his last 2 starts against the Nationals and Cubs, and is especially tough on the road, where he features a sparkling 1.47 ERA. The Reds are averaging 4.87 runs per game, landing them 7th in the major leagues. The pitching staff has recorded a major league worst 5.03 team ERA. If he can be more than home run or bust in these upcoming games, the Reds will be in a better position. Johan Oviedo will get the nod for the 6th time on Saturday. Oviedo had issues last time out, conceding 3 runs to earn and walked 6 in 4.1 innings against the D-backs, and managed to escape with a no decision. The young right-hander has struggled in 3 straight outings and his ERA is at 5.40 along with a 1.60 whip in 20 innings of work. Johan Oviedo is considered to be the 9th-ranked prospect in the St. Louis farm system and has been doing well this season according to his Baseball Savant page. He is in the 96th percentile in average exit velocity, 94th percentile in hard hit percentage, 75th percentile in whiff percentage, and 86th percentile in fastball velocity. He has a 5-pitch arsenal: fastball, slider, curveball, changeup, sinker, and his slider has been the pitch hitters have been able to drive as it has a .484 slugging with a pair of homers off it. Be on the lookout for Cincy to load up with lefty bats as they have a .273 batting average against him compared to .172 for righties. Furthermore, the Cardinals are expected to have Johan Oviedo on the mound and the right-hander can't be trusted. He has squandered 9 runs in his last 3 outings spanning only 10.1 frames. Overall, the Cardinals are not playing well right now and have lost 5 out of their last 6 clashes. The Cards are at home after posting a 5-5 record on a lengthy 10-game road trip which included a series loss to the Dodgers this week. They issued the sweep over this Reds team in late April and have had no issues solving their pitching before Thursday's 4-2 loss. My betting advice for that game is to pick Cincinnati Reds ML. After turning in an impressive series win over the Boston Red Sox to start the week, the Astros dominated Friday's matchup with the surging Blue Jays with a strong showing in every facet. While the Astros right-hander has never been known for his ability to overpower hitters, he does a good job of keeping runners off of the base paths and limiting hard contact. Through 9 outings, Urquidy has walked just 1.78 batters per 9 innings of work while increasing his strikeout rate from 5.16 to 7.46 K/9 in 2021. Toronto enters a weekend showdown with the Astros having won 4 straight series, but that streak is in jeopardy as the Blue Jays were uncompetitive on Friday night. Randall Grichuk launched his 12th home run of the season for Toronto's only run of the game in the bottom of the 7th, as things were already out of reach with Ace Hyun-Jin Ryu and the bullpen struggling. In his only career start versus Toronto, Urquidy spun 7 innings of 2-run ball to escape with the win back on May 7th. Per Baseball Savant, current Blue Jays are batting only .200 in 31 plate appearances off of the Astros righty heading into Saturday's start. Yordan Alvarez broke the scoreless tie with an RBI double in the 4th, and things got out of hand 2 innings later when Martin Maldonado launched a grand slam. The Blue Jays' offense has been heating up as of late. Toronto has scored at least 4 runs in each of the last 5 games while averaging a healthy 6.2 runs per game during that span. Slugger Vladimir Guerrero continues to anchor the Blue Jays order. The 22-year-old is in the midst of a breakout campaign, batting .335 with 17 home runs and 45 RBIs in 54 games this season. Right-hander Ross Stripling is scheduled to get the call on Saturday for the Blue Jays. The 31-year-old is just 1-3 with a 5.11 ERA in 8 games, but he's flashed signs of life over his last 2 appearances. During that span, he's allowed just 1 run on 4 hits and 12 combined innings of work with 10 strikeouts and only 3 walks. The Blue Jays are enjoying a prolific offense that is averaging 5.03 runs per game and lead the majors with a 0.769 team OPS. Toronto pitching is just outside the top 10 with a 3.87 collective ERA, including a strong mark of 3.45 from a bullpen that has navigated multiple injuries. Ross Stripling will get the ball on Saturday, hoping to continue a nice run of late, as he tossed 5 innings of 1-run ball, allowing 2 hits and 1 walk while striking out 3 last weekend against the Cleveland Indians. The 31-year-old really struggled at the start of the season, giving him a 1-3 record and 5.11 ERA across 37 innings for the season. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is an MVP candidate with a 1.105 OPS, 17 homers and 45 RBI to lead the Blue Jays offense. My betting advice for that game is to pick Houston Astros minus 115. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.